What's good, YouTube? Boy, it's your boy, man. Zone 6 back in the flesh. Bills gotta get paid so I cannot rest. Back with another video, man. Now today, man, I'm kind of excited, man. I'm kind of excited. I couldn't tell nobody because I signed a couple NDAs, so I couldn't tell nobody about it, but I was in a MrBeast video. Yes, you read the title correctly. It is like one of the most random side quests I've ever done in my life, but it was such a cool experience. So a little backstory, man. Everybody knows that MrBeast, aka Jimmy, they call him Jimmy, that's his real name. He's from North Carolina. He's from my state. So he shoots all his videos here. So I don't know, man. I've been watching MrBeast for a little minute, bro. I like to watch MrBeast too, man, just like y'all. So on his Instagram, bro, he was promoting basically like link in his bio. You submit a video yourself and you let them know who you are, what you do, what you would do with the money if you win, and you send that link in, and it's basically just a waiting game from there to see if you get picked. So from speaking with all the staff and production people, basically they have a person that's assigned to strictly the people that listed links of videos that they sell. So there's a person strictly assigned to running through those videos and figuring out who they're gonna pick. And the girl that picked me, I'm not gonna list her name, I'm gonna keep it private. She went through all of them and she picked me and a couple others, and she said it was a 1% chance that we would be able to get picked, so we were very lucky. So I'm gonna start from the beginning, man. So when I first got the email from the recruiter, I honestly thought it was a scam. If you do your research, there's plenty of scams out there, people asking for money and this and that. Like, if you want to be a part of this MrBeast video, you got to send in money, you got to send this information, this and that. If you get those type of emails, bro, they are scams, bro. You do not have to list any of your personal information. The only thing that they would ask and require, they're first gonna send out an email to let you know that you're being looked at, that you're in a pod, a group of people that could potentially be picked for the video. Then you're gonna wait about a week or two, and they're gonna pick from that pod the final people that they want to put in the video. After that, you're gonna get another email basically confirming that you are a part of the video now, and you're selected a part of the cast. You will receive an email basically saying a brief description of what it's gonna be. So basically, it's gonna be like physical activity. It's gonna be hard, heavy on the body, stuff like that. They be very discreet with what they're doing. They're very discreet throughout this whole process. So they're gonna give you a location, time, and you just gotta be there. So at this point, I'm currently still thinking it's a scam, bro. This cannot be real. There's no way I got picked for this. But the day was approaching. The day kept approaching. It kept getting closer and closer to the day that it was supposed to happen. Bro, this drive was like an hour 30 away from me to the location. Still in the state, but an hour and 30. So I'm still hesitant on possibly figuring out the wrong way that this is a scam. So I make sure I go super early. So I pull up super early just so I can scope the scene out. So I pull up and there's a couple people waiting in the parking lot. So I questioned him. I said, hey, come here. So I introduced myself. He introduced himself. And I was like, hey, what are you here for? So I kept it like real discreet so I wouldn't look stupid if this was a scam. So I was like, so what are you here for? And he said, I'm with the production crew for MrBeast. And at that point, I knew this was real at that point. And his whole production crew, everybody on the staff was super nice. Everybody was great vibes, they're great people. So from there on out, more people start arriving, and we're having conversations. Everybody has the same conversation. Oh, I thought it was a scam. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was a scam. I forgot to mention, one thing that you can possibly think about is to depict if it's a scam or not. Whoever sends you the email, go ahead and type that into Google, and you will find the LinkedIn to the person that recruited you. A lot of his employees are on LinkedIn. All right, so we're there for about 3 hours in the parking lot, just sitting there, hot, sweaty. So the tour bus pulls up. We get on there. There's drinks, snacks, all that on the tour bus. We're even playing 2K on the tour bus. I took a picture of that. That's about the only thing I took a picture of, was that we was playing 2K on the tour bus. Other than that, they took our phones. We could not record, take pictures, or anything like that. They're very discreet with everything. All right, so cutting to the chase. So after we waited for a long time, everybody on the tour bus, they started taking us into the the landing strip of the airport, the private airport. They took us into the landing strip, and that's where we see the jet, and we see all of the equipment and cameras and all that, and all the production crew. So as we're waiting on the bus, man, they're making sure it's safe. They're doing the test, making sure it's following all the proper protocol, making sure the thing is gonna work. They got the fire department out there in case anything goes wrong. But we're still on the bus waiting for more hours. We're waiting for more hours. We're waiting on instruction. We're waiting on Jimmy to pull up. I don't know where MrBeast was at this time. They said he was busy. We're just waiting. So pretty much it's an all-day thing at this point. So finally somebody comes on the bus, basically explains the whole spiel about what's going on, and they they start passing down safety waivers. So everybody has to sign a safety waiver, basically saying that they're just covering themselves if anything happens. So after we get all this stuff signed, we go back to waiting, probably another 35 minutes or so waiting. Somebody comes back on the bus and lets us know that they're gonna start calling out names to the groups of teams of who's gonna go. So I got picked in the first team that was gonna go. So it was a very nerve-wracking experience. I didn't know what to expect. I hate being the first group to go, because if you mess around and fail, you can't learn from other people's mistakes and stuff like that. So I really thought I was gonna fail, but I was motivated. I said, bro, I drove all the way out here. I thought it was a scam, this and that. I am leaving here with something. I am going home with something, bro. I told myself if it had anything to do with my physical body, I am going home with something. So boom, my name gets called. My whole group is moving off the bus now. So we are now going to suit up, putting on helmets, glasses, earplugs, the biker suits were nice. I ain't gonna lie, they were a little tight, but they were nice. So we're sitting here with the production crew. We're getting mic'd up, and still waiting again. Now we're waiting more. Everybody's like, "Where's MrBeast? Where's MrBeast? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?" That was the big question of everything. So we're waiting. They got Gatorades, food. We're chilling, cooling. It is what it is. So then out of nowhere, we see a Tesla hop on the landing strip, and when I tell you this Tesla was beelining it, I'm talking about like super fast. I have a Tesla, so I know how fast they go. He was going. I wish I was on that damn strip, because I would have hit it on my Tesla too. I know that felt so good. But hitting it, and then pulled up right beside us. Pulled up. Hop out the passenger seat. There he goes, MrBeast. I want you guys to listen to this part clearly for me. When I tell you that MrBeast hopped out of this car smiling, I know you guys see it on the internet and all of that, how good a person he is, how joyful and smiling he is. This is real. This is real life. He hops out of the Tesla smiling. When I tell you this is the brightest white smile I've ever seen, bro, he hopped out glowing. This dude hopped out glowing. He just got done making a couple phone calls, this and that. He was doing a set with the Hood MrBeast. I know y'all seen that going viral. He was doing that before he came to see us. This dude was glowing. When he hopped out of the car, he was smiling, walked up to us, shook our hands. This dude, I'm shaking his hand, and I'm like, trying to see if he's a real person. He did not look real, bro. He did not look real. This is like surreal to me. He did not look real, bro. The dude was glowing, and all he was doing was smiling. This shit was crazy. So he's getting all his gear on, and we're starting to line up at the start line, getting ready for the whole video. And then he's running through his little test runs of words he's gonna say and this and that. So at this point, they're prepping us and warning us. The production crew is prepping us and warning us. The stunt guys are prepping us and warning us. Hey, don't do this, don't do that, because this could be a possible dangerous situation if you do that. If you feel heat, get out the way. If you fall, tumble, don't just stand up or you'll flip back, hurt yourself. If somebody else falls, fall off to the side, you don't want to hit anybody else, this and that. So they're trying to give us all the safety precautions. So the jet engine turns on, and at this point it's time to start the video. And now we are going to break down the video that he dropped on his YouTube that I had no clue about, but now I found out that he dropped it, because they're very discreet. They would not let you know a lot of stuff. It was a kind of crazy process, but now we're about to react to it right now. All right, man. So as you guys can see, that this video is up as of right now. This is the video that I was in. Has 1.5 million likes. It's crazy. I can't really see the views on it right now, but it's crazy to think that I was in this video. But we're gonna go ahead and break this down right now. So he did stand in front of us. He did stand in front of us, and we're over there in the back conversating our plans and stuff like that. So it was about 3 girls, a 50-year-old man, and me. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do it possible. You're going to see that I'm in the middle. So the two girls in front of me, they wanted me to push them. So the plan was for me to push them. The old man was pushing me, and the other lady was in the back. I don't know why she got in the back. We had a whole plan. So remember this. We had a whole plan. So when we watch this video, you're going to see who messes up the plan. Watch this. I'm just going to let you guys know now the money's real. The money is real. You do get money. Yes, you do get money. That's what everybody want to know is, does you really do this? You do get money. So we're about to go. So as you can see me, I'm right there. I look crazy, bro. You can see me, I'm right there. I don't know why the girl in the front started crab walking. That was her plan all along. I kept telling her don't do it, but she did it. But it is what it is. I mean, it worked for her. It is what it is. The girl in front of me was so cool, awesome. The guy behind me, pause, he is in the orange. You can't really see him right here. But the girl in the green, you guys are going to want to pay close attention to her, because I told you we had a plan, and you'll see the plan not work.
Let's go! Woo! Oh my God! Don't step out of bounds. We gotta run.
And all the voices you hear are voiceovers. We had to sit over a Zoom call, and they had to get my voice to put over the thing, because you couldn't really hear everything over the jet engine. So we had to do voiceovers. So let's go.
Let's go! Woo! Oh my God! Don't step out of bounds. We gotta run. Keep moving. Stay down. This is insane! Oh. There you go. Almost there. Come on. Oh my God! Oh, wait, oh, please! I got it. You're almost there. No.
So as we can see, she did not make it. She was so peed off. I'm talking about she was upset, very mad. All of us won. She didn't. The plan was to stay low, push. Everybody stay behind each other and push. I don't know at what point, we can go ahead and break it down, at what point that she separated from us. I don't know why she stood straight up. I don't know why she separated from us. I don't know what was going on. But we're going to see right here.
Almost there. Come on.
As you can see, there's a huge gap right there. We were supposed to stay all together. Why are you that far behind us? And she did not win. She stepped out of bounds. Once we got closer to that jet engine, it got really hard to push. I'm pushing these two literal across. Like, I'm pushing as hard as I can across. I was hoping that I could make it. I couldn't see anything. It was too hot. I couldn't see anything.
Oh my God! Oh, wait, oh, please! I got.
So as soon as I went past it, bro, I got out the way, bro. And you see the dude behind me, bro. He was so stoked. He raised his hands, this and that. MrBeast is right there. Yeah.
You're almost there. No.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. She didn't follow the plan, and no, she did not win anything. She didn't win anything, guys. You lose, you lose. You win, you win. That's the way it goes. He really does pay, but if you lose, you won't get anything. It is what it is. But they came over, told us, hey, you won, you won, you won, you won, you lost. And that's just the way it went, man. Overall, it was a great experience, bro. I really appreciate MrBeast for giving me this opportunity, bro. It was a blessing. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime side quest that I've never thought I would do before. It's the most weirdest side mission ever. I hope I get called back for any future videos, possibly Beast games y'all possibly see me in. Man, I want to do another vid, man. That was a great experience. I appreciate all y'all for listening out to the story. Go check it out on his page. Check the video out. Dissect it yourself. Let me know in the comments who's been through this type of experience, who wished to go through this type of experience, or any questions that y'all have, I can go ahead and answer for y'all. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man. We're on the road to 250 subs, man. That's what we're on the road to, bro. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.